What is going on, you guys? This is TechHD, and we're going to be taking a look at Dxracer's new Master Series chair and discuss with you guys the key features, how it performs, and what I overall think about it, and if I were to recommend it or not. So let's get into it, but before we begin, I just want to let you guys know that if you guys are interested in purchasing this chair after the video, Dxracer gave me a code to offer to you guys to use at checkout. So if you guys use the code TechHD, you guys save $30 off from your purchase at Dxracer.com. Alright, let's get started. So now, taking a look at what it comes with, the whole chair was well packaged with a ton of styrofoam and plastic to protect each piece, especially the leather part of the chair. It comes with 5 casters and a cover for the hydraulic piston. There is also the wrench, 2 adjustable handles, 2 magnetic covers, and the piston itself. There is also a multifunctional tilt mechanism, the aluminum base, the seat base with the armrest already installed. I love the fact that they do that. The backrest with the adjustable headrest already installed as well, and lastly the installation guide. And I love the fact that it's like this and not a booklet style. Very nice touch, Dxracer. Now, setting up the chair was very straightforward and easy. I first applied the 5 casters onto the base along with the hydraulic piston with the cover. That portion is done. Next, I work on the seat base and begin to remove the screws to place in the tilt mechanism on it. I start to then screw the mechanism in place and afterward apply the 2 adjustable handles to control the height and rocking function adjustment. I then place the seat base onto the piston, and now that portion is done. Lastly, I start to work on the backrest and begin to remove the screws from it. I personally love the fact that the screws are already on the pieces themselves and not all in a bag. It keeps the whole setup clean and organized. I then start to place the backrest onto the set base, and there is a plate on one of the sides to keep it in place so that I could easily screw it in. I really like that touch. Once that's all done, the last thing you gotta do is apply the magnetic shells to cover the side screws, and you are all set to game. The build quality and material feels very premium. It has a microfiber leather material and feels rather expensive and of high quality. The whole chair is thick with a lot of padding and dense and a bit firm compared to other gaming chairs, which does take a bit time to get used to, but afterwards it feels comfortable. But like I said, the chair is overall thick with a lot of padding everywhere, like on the wings of the backrest and the base and on the front of the base as well. It overall feels really good quality, and I wish every chair was like this. Comparing it to a more affordable gaming chair from another company, you could immediately tell the difference in thickness and density between the 2 chairs and see that one from the other company is more cheaply made and over time has really lost its quality. I could definitely see the Dxracer Master chair holding its shape and quality for a much longer time. The stitching feels very nice and premium as well and has shown no sign of wear and tear, nor has given any issues. The headrest is very wide and thick but softer compared to the chair. It's very breathable and uses the same material, and you can of course adjust the height by just lifting it up and down to a comfortable level, and then you can feel the clicking. Its shape contours my head and neck very nicely and relieves any pressure. Now, taking a look at the 4D armrest, you have the lever to raise and lower the armrest, then you have a button on the inside of the armrest to move it forward and backwards, and you can also turn it 45 degrees inward and outward, so you have a lot of flexibility with the armrest. You also have a middle button to move the armrest inward and outward from yourself. The armrest from Dxracer has been one of my favorites because of the overall quality. Let's compare it to the more affordable gaming chair and you can immediately see the difference. The Dxracer has a much wider coverage for your arm and has a much thicker padding. Not only that, but it feels more sturdy and has more options to angle the armrest to your liking. Whereas the other company's armrest is slimmer and has less padding, which equals to it not being as comfortable and feels awkwardly shaped and has a limited way to angle. It really shows what you pay for, and it's up to you to decide what's important. Now, the key thing about the Master Series is the built-in adjustable lumbar support. You have a knob on the right side to rotate clockwise or counterclockwise to increase the depth of the lumbar support for your lower back. You could also pull the knob and that'll give you the ability to adjust the height, which I love to see. It could go very far after many turns, but it still doesn't feel uncomfortable. There's still a lot of padding on the backrest so you don't feel any pain. You could adjust it to any position that you like on the fly, and when you bring it all the way back to have it flat, the leather material doesn't feel loose or stretched out afterwards, which I was afraid, but thankfully no issues yet. The Master Series can recline to 135 degrees. You could also use the paddle on the left to recline even further back and be less stiff if you like, and on the bottom of the chair you could adjust the tilt angle to either be more stiff or loose. It has a recommended height of up to 6 feet and 3 inches and a recommended weight of up to 275 pounds. As a comparison, I am 5'10" and the chair feels perfect and comfortable for my height. Now, this is the stealth version, which is in all black. Blends very well with anyone's setup and looks very tuxedo-like, but there's also 4 more color combinations, which are monochrome, stealth green, stealth violet, and pecan brown. The Master Series is retailing for $539 US, which is a hefty price tag for a gaming chair, but is it overall worth it? Now, I've tested this chair for over a month now, gaming and streaming for many hours along with editing and typing up scripts for other videos, including this one. This came to be one of my favorite chairs. To me, it doesn't look like a gaming chair. It has that professional look and it could be used in anyone's setup. It's clean and has that premium look, so I could see it being used in an office space and also in a gaming setup. The chair felt comfortable during long hours of use, and the material was breathable, and that was something that I was worried about because of it being leather, but I never felt sticky or sweaty while I was sitting on it. There is a lot of dense padding and the material is overall firm, and it does take some time to get used to, but I came to really like it throughout time. The material was also really easy to clean and maintain. I used some water and a paper towel to remove any marks, dust, or oil, and it came right off. The casters are very smooth, even on carpet, and it doesn't squeak or make any noise. The same thing goes with the tilt mechanism and the piston. It's very smooth and doesn't make any noise. It also goes pretty high, to the point that my feet start to dangle, and keep in mind that I'm 5'10". I've overall loved the premium build quality of the Master Series chair. Lastly, this chair does offer some modular parts like a cup holder, a pull-out footrest, and a multifunctional support bracket for a laptop, tablet, and a phone. So my overall thoughts on the Dxracer Master Series is this offers amazing quality in every aspect. I love the amount of foam that is put onto this chair, and it looks and feels very premium, and adding leather material with the high quality stitching while keeping it breathable and not adding any heat has been great for long hours of use. The adjustable lumbar support and the headrest keeps my head, neck, and lower back feeling comfortable during long game and work session, and it's fairly easy to adjust. The signature 4D armrest never disappoints and adds that premium quality. And lastly, I love the clean and professional design of the chair. I could definitely see people getting this chair not just for gaming but for office space environments. This chair is not just for gaming but for everyday use. Now, the only con that I seem to have is the location of the knob for the lumbar support. It feels uncomfortable to me when I'm adjusting it as I'm sitting down. Reaching back to turn the knob, it feels uncomfortable on my shoulder and on my arm, and when I want to be adjusting it as I'm sitting down so that I can feel the difference and how much I need. Maybe if it's possible, having it lower like where everything else is, either on the left or on the right side, feels more natural and comfortable since everything else is there and would be overall easier to turn. But overall, I am very happy with the Dxracer Master Series, and I honestly believe that it is worth the price tag. You really get for what you paid for, and compared to other popular brands like Mavic Chairs and Herman Miller, the price tag is not that far off and is even cheaper than some of their competitors' models. I believe it's an investment in something that will last for a long period of time, and especially if you sit down for many hours a day. You need something that is comfortable that will support your back. But there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys do have any questions or concerns, please let me know down in the comments below, as well as everything's going to be linked down in the description below, and you guys can use my code TechHD to get $30 off your order at checkout. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so that you guys can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. As always, TechHD. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!